Our relationship with Grass Valley is very, very good. We have Grass Valley routers, Grass Valley distribution gear, the Grass Valley Man, the news edits, Edius, you name it, we're there, and they've done a terrific job for us. The support is excellent. The customer service is excellent. We have a very good relationship with our Grass Valley representative. And I'd say it's a really good business relationship. We consider them a partner. We have to break technology edge every day. We have to push the envelope. We moved into this building in 2003. The morning we ended up in this building, we had to start on a dime. We went from tape-based editing to nonlinear editing, from tape-based record to digital assets, and digital storage over a weekend. And our friends at Grass Valley partnered with us through the entire process, not only in the evolution of the system, what it needed to be, how big it needed to be. We had no idea. How much storage do you need? How do you put this stuff together? And how does it affect those people that are maybe less technical, especially the editorial folks that sit at a desktop? And what they've been able to do with this product is come out with a very simple model that anybody can use. It looks like your plain old home-based editor. You go at your desktop and you can put content together. And it's really worked well for us. So CNBC is an investor network. Our mission is to provide our viewers actionable, real-time information that they can use to make their financial decisions. We have the ability to get compelling information. We can bring in guests. We have access to the inside of major companies and the CEOs of those companies and all of those operations. Our folks, our on-air talent, are business leaders. They are seasoned and they know how to bring this stuff into a way that the viewer could actually use it. Basically what's happened is the requirement to be a broadcaster has increased dramatically year over year. And that requirement is things like effects, like the amount of production that has to go in. You can't reuse elements anymore. The viewers have an expectation level that's extremely high. So what that means is we have to balance tonnage and quality. And by the way, we can't give out the tonnage because we're on the air throughout the entire business day, and the quality has to be up to a level of extremely high quality.
So we recognize that data and the ability that we had to deliver data was a competitive advantage, and that the value add that would come with that would be huge for our audience. Based on that, we developed what you see on air today as CNBC HD+, which takes the best of our air product, the best of our ability to deliver value-added data beyond that that's available to the SD viewers, consolidates those two things, and even at that, does a wonderful job of digitally upconverting our digital SD product as well. We are content makers, and that content should be everywhere. So we think all the time about multiple paths of distribution. That's the reason why we got back into the web business in an aggressive, big way. That's the reason why we believe that our product can be distributed to a very large constituency through all platforms.
Content is brought into CNBC via our SatOps group. We have about 200 to 300 records that come in on a daily basis. In addition to that, we have our Aurora Ingest, which is right behind me. These guys take in pre-tapes, ISOs, which are guest records, isolated guest records. They may take in another 20 to 30 feeds a day. We also take in material via our news edit suites. Once content arrives at CNBC, our journalists will sit down at their desk. They have access to News Browse. They can view the several hundred feeds that come in on a daily basis. Once they view that, they can make EDLs, they can screen, they can send it to the editors, and sit down with their editor later and decide this is what I'd like to edit, or this is what I'd like to put in a piece later today, or maybe it's just for a hit that they're doing on several different shows.
We're a function of the entire Grass Valley DMP system. We're able to pull in files that are fed into our system, quickly access them in multiple edit rooms, just drag them right to the timeline as a file, edit them, turn it back around, convert it to another file, and send it to play out.
CNBC's archive system is a combination of TGV and an Avalon EMC system. On the news browse side, our viewers can look in news browse, view their material. Once our archivists have decided it's worthy of archiving, they see a button that actually says archive, and they can go and archive that particular clip. And then there's a little yellow box that everyone will see, and it will indicate to the user that that system has been archived. In order to return that, there's a similar button that says restore. It allows the archivist to restore that. That media is then online and available for all users at CNBC.
In this realm where we work, even in a highly specialized, stratified realm such as the financial market and providing the kinds of content that we do, every competitive advantage that we can marshal to improve the total effectiveness of what we disseminate to our viewers is crucial for us. And we feel very strongly that the tools that we have put in place here at CNBC from Thompson Grass Valley go a very long way towards helping us deliver on that obligation.
You know, I've been in my industry for 30 years, at NBC for 22 or 23 of them, and throughout my entire birth and growth in the industry, Grass Valley has always been the place to go for really robust stuff like DAs and routers and all that stuff that's really important. In our business today, that infrastructure is absolutely critical, and I can count on one hand, like there, the time we've ever had to change anything out in that entire, and we've got thousands of pieces of infrastructure gear. And if you added it up and looked at the percentages, our failure rate is immeasurable. You can have great effects, you can have whiz-bang stuff, you can do all this great stuff that looks great on air and probably isn't going to be anything that your competitor couldn't get a hold of. What I'm really proud of my team for doing was taking a technology, by the way, this was in 2003, taking a technology that had not been seen before and figuring out, and we did this in 6 weeks, figuring out how to tune that stuff up and how to make it deliver content to our viewers faster. And we consistently beat our competition by turnaround and turnaround with quality. Anybody can take a live feed. Can you take a live feed, make decisions about it, and cut it down and air it before it's finished? Well, that's where we come in, and that's where we've really, we own the marketplace. Everything is real time here, and including video assets. And I don't know of anybody else that has been able to do that to the degree that we have. Well, I'll tell you, you know, the future is very interesting for us. There's a lot of things we can do coming up. First of all, our HD Plus platform offers us a tremendous amount of growth. HD Plus might not show up as a 16:9 widescreen, but it's a great tool for our investors. So you take that platform, and now we start to grow into interactivity. And that's the platform that we'll take off from, and we'll start to go into. I can customize my ticker. I can customize my stock watch list. I can find out about a particular corporation. I think that's the near to mid future for us. Our goal is to continue to provide our viewers real-time, actionable information that they can really use in their day-to-day lives. And we need to, everything out there available to us should contribute to that. I will tell you, we're going to have to look at our systems now because we have an end of life coming, 5, 6, 7 years end of life. So we're going to have to be taking a good look at what the next generation is for the man, what the next generation is for the news edits. And I think, you know, our partners at Thompson are there for us, and we're looking forward to that continuing process.